once again, returning to a story of World War III. As well, welcome at the end the free yes or no pendulum answers as well. We're going to have as well a time for priority for donations questions for start. Recently in the news, we have card that I gave you for a new moon energy, rising from that armchair, rising from a status quo and taking an action. That's what the citizen need to do. Change direction and turn to an action. Go out of that armchair and be your own history maker, right? And as well, guys, returning back to that phrase, mockingbird operation is a legit large-scale program in United States CIA that began in early years of Cold War. So after the Second World War, like Cold War, 1950s, attempted to manipulate domestic American news media organization for propaganda purpose. So are we now in Operation Mockingbird? Whatever is a part. What do you think about? How many war interference United States has put in action in how many countries, and how many times Mockingbird was already active, and now are we a part of the global war, fake media trying to be a tools of that old mockingbird operation? So I'm going to ask Star for that purpose, so bear with me with two oracles and major arcana cards. Let's see. Just neutrally, whatever you think. Let's see. Yes. Manipulation, being under the influence of media. Yes, we are the part, we are the victim of the mockingbird, as you see. Wow, wow, wow. And who is behind the deep state? And since it's too late, we are already a victim, and they don't want us to change. It started when? It started with the lockdown. Wow, it's too late because it started, we think, we're thinking now when is a financial crisis arriving in our country. No, it started from a lockdown. Remember, this was a card of the lockdown, and here it is. It's too late. We are already waiting. We didn't notice. Wow, and definitely whatever they promises, wow, it's not coming. It's getting worse from Nine of Cups to Nine of Swords, because wow, because Deep State and Uncle Sam, wow, they are preparing us for the worst, and it's coming the worst. They're not preparing us. The cards, the spirit is telling us, be ready for the worst. Let's see more. One second. As well, part of that Operation Mockingbird is that as well attack on the TikTok. So we are going to talk about that thing as well. One second, guys, just to connect. Let's see. Operation Mockingbird, is it active now in the World War III? Of course, it's bringing disaster. And there is a third party situation. There is always somebody else guilty. Wow. And look at, do we see everything is written in advance and bringing this disaster for planet Earth. Empress, my card of Earth in global readings. One second. As well, I'm going to open the cards. 1 second. Just to check for you the news about the TikTok trial in front of Congress. So TikTok, trial, the hearing that looks like a total trial. Looks like this guy, the CEO of TikTok, won't go out back to a freedom, like he's going out of Congress directly to a prison. It looks like he's going directly to Guatemala and we won't see him ever again. I'm serious, because the energy of the people who were literally, the way they were reading the questions to him, and there were a few people, just go and check, guys. There are the short versions of the trial, YouTube or TikTok, wherever you will see it. And literally, it's the striking the energy. How is the literally opposite energy of the Congress speaker, the one that they're addressing and asking the questions, towards that, comparing with the energy of that Shu Zi Chu, the CEO of TikTok, that literally arrived here with a very strong background in managing other companies, and he arrived here for especially for that purpose. And I really like his energy opposite from this trolling, evil, robotic, no soul energy of the speakers in front of Congress instead of Congress. Correct. And is there a faith? Is there a hope? We are really here thanks to a faith, still alive, but is there really a hope that something can change in social media? Is it too late? Because we see that with the disposition of the cards, everything is manipulated for the media, but can these deep state slaves, like Congress politicians, writing and asking with that energy the questions, the nonsense, talking about censorship of TikTok while they're doing the censorship all over other medias, even for the Twitter shadowing system. Even when they don't block you, they really just do a shadow lighting. That's the worst ever kind. And again, I have talked before in Elon Musk readings that again he was blackmailed and trapped as well to do that, to continue doing that. Some of the stuff he has a deal with the government, like he had a deal to send the satellite on the start of the war of the Ukraine, to send it there, and now he's resigning as well. Is he going to regret because some of the censorship is still active on Twitter? Yes, he seems like doing the job, like that wind fighter Don Quixote, literally fighting with the wind on the windmills. But is it really going to work? Can you fight the wind of the government, the wind of the globalists, the wind of the deep state? Is it possible to fight it? And again, these inspiring questions, these inspiring statements, inspiring answers of TikTok CEO, definitely, can they change something? Do you think that I'm going to open again to ask the question dedicated to TikTok in US, because that's what you asked me to do as well. So through Operation Mockingbird, as it's still proceeding, Operation Mockingbird, and TikTok hearing is a part of that. Can we really stop the censorship during the World War? No, everybody knows it's too late. Everybody knows it's too late because we are manipulated. We are manipulated. Nothing can change because we are already manipulated. Even if we have two major arcana cards, and on the bottom one you look at the Tower, and wow, and next one the Devil, like everything is a literally conspiracy for that fake media, and just for the cause to be we should be manipulated and not do anything against them. 1 second. Do we need a new person? Do we need a new solution? Of course, to save the planet Earth. It seems like we do need to literally re-establish that love for planet Earth and care for everybody. And is it possible? Because it seems like it's in shadow position. All the truth and sincerity is somehow banned, as you see. Why? To be postponed? Because again, the truth always has to come out. Uh, yes, sometimes it's too late, but it's coming. And I'm going to leave this as a last card. The first card, wow, it seems like, wow, we will regret whatever we were postponing to do. And that seems like, uh, even if seems like this fight for TikTok, because in TikTok still there is no ghosting and banning the political anti-globalist themes, and here it is. There are people who are on the side of Russia, the people who are on the side of Ukraine, and still everything is there happening. Why some things definitely are not showing at all, literally even in this application where are we right now. So let's see. Yes, because of their work and everything for the sake of money and trying as well to manipulate. The work is here like a solid action of the Uncle Sam, the solid action of the Uncle Sam, and because the TikTok is literally going against what's their that startup work for that war of media. You have to have censorship, and TikTok is not having censorship, so they cannot control it from US, and seems that that's the reason to ban the things. Yes, definitely. Look at. I see that there will be like a third party possibility to do the TikTok. You know how? By probably by technology thing, VPN thing, like you can uh, um, just download any kind of VPN application and show your location in another country. Uh, Definitely for the third party situation there will be as well. uh, is it possibility because of this betrayal, because of a superpower, financial power of China, as you see, are they hitting on the all the Chinese all the Chinese financial situation, because they are definitely having financial crisis, seems so. So as TikTok and I mean Shu Zi Chu is observed, as I see in the cards, is it possible to go peacefully out of this Congress? Wow, no, he cannot change the situation. They are done. They are literally, wow, it's over, and it's part of the world war, and yes, that's it. I do see that somehow, um, like all the technology companies, they will find some other solution. They are going to suggest, it will be spread in the news among the people in US, how to enter through the third party situation, like I'm guessing, like, for example, there was a Apple center all over the world, but not in some countries that they were having a sanction, and still they have, there's not any more political sanctions, still there is not Apple in these countries, but the telephones are, for example, all the products of Apple are sold there, but there is no service, there is no Apple ID that you can download in a list of the countries, for example. And I do believe that TikTok is going to do something like that, because as well the people find solutions. So people, when they're in the sanctioned countries, they will find solution to have some fake ID. Look at the third party situation in another country, like through VPN. Like I said, you go to another country and put a location in another country, and then still use the TikTok. That's how I see it. Will it really hit on the business that they were doing through a TikTok? Of course, it will. But are we all part of this global crisis? Like uh, from when the war in East Europe started, like I have a blockage in my live stream example. So we are all somehow, from whatever angle, we are the victim of this situation, and whatever was suppressed, there will be as well whatever was businesses that whoever was having some kind of direct business over TikTok, not just fun, they're losing. That's what I see. I see that they're losing the thing. For the sake of fun, it can be done still using a TikTok through the third party, like I said, other countries solution. Uh, but directly as account and paying off, having a money from a TikTok, it won't work. That's what it's in. That's what they're as well going to be blocked. Um, my solution here, I see, pardon, not my solution, the cards positions show like yes is the end of TikTok in US because it's a part of the World War III, uh, and it's somehow ruining idea of fake media because it's spreading all kind of medias from both sides of the war. So it's going against the major tool of this media war because the global war free is eventually the war, directly war of medias. And uh, the people, like I said, I'm going to repeat, the people who will be having that sneaking out for the other country users, like is it Canada or whatever is English speaking country, and they're going to use it for the VPN location, but for the business will stop. I see that they're going to lose. There is like suppressing the business of Americans from the TikTok. Um, will this change on other side? Will this change power of TikTok and other Chinese companies and other Russian companies in the world war? Because this is again a political matter. Like again, it's not about applications, it's about as well the country where this uh, uh, application is coming from. It's political. It's political. It's against the uh, origin of the country of the CEO, origin of the application, and as well we are aware that Russia in a from as well last week has agreement with China, and yes, the China officially last week has supported Russia um, in uh, in war against the globalists, and that statement as well, it's going uh, really to help out the Congress to really put a red light and ban totally TikTok as well. Um, it seems like that, as you see, we are all hurt because we are all victim of the world war, and that's why we have to cancel you, because your country is on a wrong side in this war, because China is on the side of Russia. That's the representation here, even if we are wrong, but we are really going to do it, a judgment here. So once again, Operation Mockingbird is continuing, and we are victims, we are manipulated and started from the lockdown. Definitely, this is our the deep state thing as well. Is the Chinese TikTok going to be banned? Yes, it's going to be banned, because it's a part of this um, World War menagerie, because as well China is on side of Russia, and US uh, doesn't want um, uh, information to come from other sides as well. There will be a third party solution, I see, how to re-enter from the VPN, I'm guessing, for Americans and use it. But on other side, the businesses will really be cancelled. So whoever having fun will continue for a third party country location, but the business will stop for TikTok. I'm going to hashtag, just a second guys. You can see the position of the cards. It's arriving on TikTok as well on YouTube, the short version, so you can see the positions of the cards. And guys, the last one, it's arriving the short version. You can see it on TikTok as well. It's arriving. 1 second, it's arriving as well. Let me attach on YouTube. Don't forget, guys, it's the solution, only solution to go out of the armchair and take an action collective. Do check up rising all over Europe. European capital cities and other major cities are rising, and there are protests all over. I just pressed TikTok to download this short version, and I see Athens, I see Thessaloniki, two cities in Greece. I see different countries having this week so many major protests, a rising collective conscience from a new moon. It's so high as well. It's crucial as well. Yesterday was even in ex-Yugoslavia, Serbia, the protests against NATO, because NATO done literally 30 years ago, done 1999, done the bombing on the day of 24th of March, done bombing of Serbia. And that aggression was never from US addresses and NATO operation never ever was questioned as injustice, and nobody was brought to a court for that purpose. As uh, the thing that's happening in France, that's very funny because just uh, less than 2 days, in all this craziness, like president of France, Marconi has shown in a live show, and he was wearing the watch, being in a suit, looking sharp like any politician, with a fancy suit but tie, and then was popping out the huge watch, the watch that the people start to make a comment. They make a comment that that's 80,000 euros watch. How dumb are these people? They got so blind with the glory that they, at the moment when the country is in crisis, that the people are there on the streets because of financial crisis, how dumb was he not to have that watch ever? Because I remember when in Greece was that financial crisis about 2012, all the people start to avoid driving the cars because as well they would leave cars in garage because it was not safe to show with material possession when it's a financial crisis, when they protest. It's not clever, it's not suggested to go out with something expensive or any kind of car or watch or whatever jewelry. And this guy, the president of France, literally was having 80,000 euros the watch. And then during the live show, because he was a guest in a live show, he literally, as he always have that thing like his Biden having as well, like literally a bug, there were a Wi-Fi bug where they're sending him the like details what to say. Somebody told him during that interview to take off the watch, and because the people start to tweet on his profile, why you're having this watch, how did you get it if you didn't steal it as a politician? And what happened, why there is literally a video where it's a new scandal, that's the new scandal, that is covering protests. That's news where he's literally during the interview doing like this, pulling under the table and taking out the watch. And on the next, while the journalist is preparing a new question, and while camera is on the journalist talking about that new questions ready for president, he's taking off the watch, and the next moment when he's answering, the watch is not there. It's just like a little red shadow on the skin from a watch that was before tied on the wrist. And how blind are politicians into this deep state that they do not even care about the image that they represent. And that's why the collective had to rise, because nobody can do that instead of you, because they do not care what they are doing anymore. So guys, do check a bunch of my collective readings as well. You can just hashtag Gala Travelog and Collective, and hashtag World War Free, WW Free, correct? And there is a playlist, Stop the War. So welcome to check and share with your friends. Let's break the blockage of the media by sharing any of my videos and hitting the like. If you are new to this channel and you like the material, welcome to hit the subscribe and put the alarm bell and see me once or 2 times per day, and during the weekend even 2 or 3 live streams per day. Welcome to join, because in a live stream we have a giveaway as well, one full giveaway coupon for a full reading as well. We have at the end of the live stream we have yes or no pendulum answers. So welcome to join, and you can pre-order your question, full answer, total discount still valid only in a live stream. So welcome to join in the next live stream for that purpose. Kisses to all, and don't forget to pray this war to stop and to be brave enough collective to rise for stopping the war. Peace and love.